When it came to shooting commercial work, Avedon infused his own signature style into the images, blurring the lines between art and commerce, as well as developing a visual vocabulary for those brands that continued for decades. Revlon was one of the earlier big brands that he established a relationship with, dating back to his early work with Susie Parker. The Unforgettable Women campaign was a defining moment for the company, one which fashion designer Isaac Mizrahi writes about in his memoir, I Am.
They were designed as double-page spreads with 4 or 5 gorgeous women from all different generations. Christy Turlington, Iman, Tatiana Patiz, Cindy Crawford, Rachel Williams, Lauren Hutton. One day, Julie called and asked me about a piece from my first collection and whether I could make it for her in black by the following week. I taxied up with my garment bag for an extra early call that day. When I got there, Dick wasn't in his usual jeans, but instead in a gray flannel suit and tie. He seemed more anxious than usual. I said, "What's with the suit?" And he said, "For the great one, I wear a suit." Audrey Hepburn walked in wearing a black raincoat to the knee, a kerchief over her hair, and dark glasses. Dick took me over and introduced us, then left us alone to make further preparations. When we were alone, I froze, but she immediately made me feel at ease. When she saw the coat on the hanger, she sighed and said, "Beautiful," in a vocal expression of hers I'd noted before, which sounded almost like crying. Sitting on the set that day, watching her and Dick work together was like witnessing a miracle. Dick said, "Okay, now, Audrey, look down. And each time you look up at me, I want something fresh and new." She looked down, then up with a half smile, then down, then up with a mysterious gaze, and so on, down, up, with a huge grin, snap, snap. My coat looked flawless, and her neck looked about a mile long. Her hand was in the shot, touching the big ruffle around her neck. I remember the discussions at Dick's studio afterwards. The art directors felt her hand looked too big. So in the end, they swapped it out for that of a hand model. And if you look at the picture now, the hand seems way too small.
It's fun. The food is good. The thing is silly. And the people you meet are... the respect that I have for the hairdressers, for the art directors, for the account executives, and what they live through with their clients who don't get what they're trying to do. It's like a little circus of intention, of hard, disciplined, crafted work to sell. This is a capitalist country. To sell the products that are made that people seem to want.
A perfect example of Avedon's blend of art and commerce is his work for June Rope.
Lauren, that's fantastic.
June Rope was a material company, I believe. And Dick said to them, "Well, let us dispense with the actual business." He said, "All you have to do is sell the dream. You have to sell an illusion. You have to show an idea of glamour and associate your name with it." And this was a very early idea.
We were driving. The truck was down. First, he wasn't worried, but the car went out of control. And we bashed into
Please,
the truck.
everybody out.
3 times.
Angel. Angel, dear. Hold it.
He woke up, and she was slumped over the wheel of the car.
Okay,
And he didn't
everybody out. Angel.
He didn't think then whether she was dead or not. And then
He's here. Get the film.
Nimm dich in Acht vor ihren schönen Haaren.